Bottomless.
Hello guys and welcome to my channel, and today we are going to be playing NGU Idle. So I want to give a shout out to Father Killer and also Alpha for supporting me on Patreon, so thank you so much. If you guys want to help support me on Patreon in helping make better quality videos, put more content on my channel, or just overall supports me, the link will be in the description below. Now I am playing on Steam, but there is something known as a cartridge, or even Kong if you want to play it on there. So, you know, you can play this game yourself. But I don't really know much about this game. I keep having requests to play this game, so I decided to go ahead and do exactly that. So, currently I've been in here for almost 40 minutes now. I've only been in the basic training. The first rebirth will give you 500 caps, and every 20 energy that you gain grants 1 extra energy. So on my rebirth I'll have 616 energy to put into my attack and skills or defense skills. What I've done with my 500 caps, I've just split them in half, so half it is in my attack and half is in my defense. Now, I figured out that every rebirth you can get up to 10% of your capped speed down. So you can't just stay in here for like a day and hope that you'll cap all your stuff at 1. It doesn't work like that. It only caps them by 10%. So 2,500 energy. Obviously, when I rebirth, my new cap is 2,249. When it's green, it means that it's reached the cap. So in order to cap this one, I'd have to go and put my energy in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do that right now, because obviously I've capped these two. So I'm going to go put them on like that. I'm not sure whether it'll go down or what, but I'm going to check out some other features like fight boss. So, as you can see, Pirate Cat. So, boss fight and also some story if you're into that. So, we're on boss 1. So, you shakily get to your feet, leaning against the wall for support. You have to build up your strength somehow. From the corner of your eye, you spot a small piece of fluff. This will be your first and most intense battle of your life. Can I? Okay, yeah. So, let's fight this one. Oh, okay. So, hey, cool, you squished the fluff. In more important news, this is a fantastic sandwich. Smoked ham and turkey with Swiss cheese and honey. Dijon sauce on a... Oh, God, I'm so hungry. Okay, so killing bosses brings a few important rewards. First off, you gain experience. Experience is used to buy permanent powers in the spend experience menu, which also just unlocked. You should see a fancy yellow button in the bottom left. Yes, I do. There's a lot of stuff you can buy with experience, but don't go overwhelmed. My pro tip to you would be to buy the special offers to increase the speed of the energy bar fills. I did specifically code them for newbies like you to buy, but no pressure. Defeat the next couple of bosses and I'll bug you again. 4G over and out. Okay, so boss 2. You're sure that if the fluff could, it would give a dramatic death speech, but alas, you kill it off to the side, more confident in your strength. What other inanimate objects are there to murder? A piece of sewage, as if by cue, begins floating down the water right in front of you. Boss 2, floating piece of sewage. Yay! Boss fight number 3, a stick. The sewage retreats from your onslaught of attacks. Either that or it keeps floating by. Probably attacks though. You feel like you can manage to make your way out of here now, but a weapon would be handy. Oh hey, is that a stick coming down the water? I'm assuming if it's sewage, it's not a stick. Okay, next is a small mouse. Boss 4. As you turn to head to hit this room's exit, you notice a brown little mouse. In a shrill voice it squeaks, "Welcome to NGU Idle. I'm Tippy. If you're Turning out this annoying mouse's intro, you're hit with a jolt of memory. A need to defeat every foe in your path, no matter what. You can start with this mouse, right? Okay, so I'm gonna kill this small rat. Hi, hello, 4G again. So you killed the mouse. I guess that means it's time to add some rocking new gameplay your way. First off, your unlocked adventure. Think RPG within the game. You'll find stuff and loot other stuff. The training skills you unlock become moves you can use in adventure to defeat enemies. Okay, enemies will spawn randomly every few seconds when they move out of the safe zone. Fighting enemies in adventure will drop gear. Okay. To start, you only need training zones, defeating high number. Okay. Also, boss enemies in adventure have a chance to drop. Boss enemies in adventure have a chance to drop experience. Experience good, yes. Like Rebirth, which needs some explanation. Eventually, going to hit a point where it takes forever to grow stronger. If you're both rebirth, you'll reset most of your progress in each menu. However, in the number as well. There's a number you'll take. Okay. Like Pasture Mama's jokes big. You know, I'm just going to skip through that. Okay, get to boss 17. So, okay, so let's continue on with the bosses before I actually go through the adventure and the inventory. So, a slightly bigger mouse. Wiping the mouse guts from between your fingers. You head off down the sewers to make your escape. Barely rounding the second corner, you face your next major foe, a slightly bigger mouse. You know what to do. Yes, kill it. Kill it. I don't know what I'm killing it with because I got no like armor or weapons. I'm probably killing it with my fist. So 6.5 million attack, which I do have. Oh yeah. Okay, I probably do have this as well. So a large rat is boss 6. You start feeling lost in the identical looking passageways, dripping with all sorts of goopy brown waste. You're worrying that you'll never escape these sewers, and that every boss you face is just gonna be some variety of a rat. Cutting off your nose is starting to seem like a good idea too. The stink. Okay, so I do have enough to fight this large rat, but I don't have enough to go against the next boss. So we're gonna kill this boss, have a look at the inventory and the adventure. Probably have a look at the experience as well. Like I said, I haven't really played this game all that much, if at all. I only know about the energy cap. And stuff like that. So we're gonna go to inventory. Okay, so inventory special. Okay, so it's okay. A plus click item, use all possible boost on the item. D plus click item, merge all possible copy onto this item. Okay. So let's try this out. So if I A and click, okay. Okay, so I got some equipment bonus from merging. Okay. And then here, okay, so it said, okay, what about if I turn this on? Will I go against any enemies? I don't think so. Okay, what about if I go to tutorial zone? Oh, okay, we got an enemy. Okay, we got a small piece of fluff. Okay. Oh, and I got some gold. Oh, and I got some equipment as well. Okay, so we're going to inventorying a stick. I hope to God it really is a stick. So, oh, okay. I hope to God it's really a stick. Wait, can I... Oh, I can merge them together. So merging them together is giving me a level 21 instead of a level 10 for one. Okay, so I'm going to stick that on. I'm going to stick the stick onto my hand. Okay, so I'm gonna actually leave that there. I think I'm gonna be ready to rebirth. One thing I'm gonna do, okay, spend experience. So newbie offers what I read. So I'm just gonna do that. Okay, so I get 1 energy every second if I buy these. How much will I get every second? 2 energy every second. And if I got another XP, I could get 3 energy every second. Oh, what? Okay, 4G sell out shop. Okay. Oh, special prize. Okay, what's the special prize? Thank you for all of your support. Pick a single prize below to receive. Choose carefully. AP points, which I have no idea what it is, or a pretty kitty. I'm having a feeling that this game, if I put a pretty kitty, would just give me a drawing of a kitty, so I'm just going to take the AP. Okay, I can't even click on a pretty kitty afterwards. Okay, and I have 50,000 arbitrary points, so, okay. Oh, I got 20 experience. How the hell did I get another experience point? Okay. You know what? I'm just going to put that. Okay, so we should have 3 energy. 3 energy per second. I can deal with that. Okay. Okay, so next. Okay, I think I'm going to need to rebirth because I did read up and it says that to go further, it's best to rebirth between 30 minutes and an hour of rebirthing. So, okay, so number on rebirth 55 current. I'm not really sure what any of this means. There's nothing to do before a rebirth, so you know what? I'm gonna. Oh, okay, evil. You need to have reached boss 301 to even think about switching difficulty. Yeah, I'm far away from 301. So, are you sure you want to rebirth? Yes, I am sure. Oh, and I still get my inventory. Okay, so, okay, I'm going to stick that onto, okay, hat. Let's just put the thingy on. Okay, so it said D and click to put all my stuff on. And A and click, so just A and click on every one of these just to make sure which one I can actually do. Anyway, okay, so I know for that. Okay, so I'm going to put 50 clones into this and this. I like putting them kind of the same level and just let them go down. Obviously, my cap, when it's green, it should be meaning, oh, I forgot. Okay, I don't think I went down a lot with that. I think I only went down 1 cap on that one, but you're allowed up to 10% of what your current cap is, so you know I'm gonna let that do its own little thing for now. Actually, I'm gonna wait till I get 100 energy, shove 100 more on here like so, and then I'm gonna fight a boss. So we went through all these, so we're gonna go through them again. Stick. Yeah. We went through every foe in your path. Yes, we went through that one. Okay. Okay, a slightly bigger. Yeah, I think it was the 31 that I couldn't do, but I'm not unable. Yeah. Nope, can't do that one. So we're actually going to go through adventure tutorial mode, and I'm just going to let this go on its own. Oh, a small mouse also dropped 1 experience. That's where I got that experience from. Okay, yeah, I'm down, I'm game, and I've got, okay, level 10, level 21. Is there like a max level that you can have these? I'm assuming it's going to be like a level 100 or 200 or something along those lines. And I see that we got power 3 or 4, so I'm assuming those numbers and the colours correspond with something else. Okay, let's stick that on. Let's stick the stick on back onto the stick. Okay, basic training, got another 100 levels, so I'm actually gonna change that to 100 and shove 100 onto them. Okay. And while, oh, my rebirth cap is still going up. So that's good. I'm probably going to try and just put as much experience onto my energy. The more energy I have a second, the better it's going to be, right? Okay, so still unable to... oh, can I? Yeah, I can fight the boss. Okay, nuke, which I'm assuming is the finger flick. Annihilate with a flick of your fingers. Your wrists will thank me later. Okay, so let's kill this guy off quickly. Okay, yeah, and this one's the one that I've done, so 2 experience. I'm assuming you don't get experience again from the bosses that you've killed. Or maybe at least like a cut-off point. I'm not sure. I don't know this game. Okay, so I ain't got enough to go for 100 in each. So I am gonna just do 20 in there, 20 in there, and that means 80. So I'm gonna halve that. Put 9 in there and 9 in there. So we've halved our levels. And we're gonna fight boss again because we can. Ever so slowly though. 4 minutes in and we're already back to where we got. So yes. Okay. Okay, so brown slime, boss number 7. Finally, you begin to feel a cool breeze from one path, and heading down it, you see a light at the end. Just before the exit, a large, menacing brown blob seeps out of the nearby walls, ready to fight. Well, it's as menacing as a blob of manure can get. I hate that word, I really do. So, okay, we are unable to defeat this brown slime thing. Okay, so I'm gonna put D on there, D on there, D on there, and then it's I think. Yeah, so I've got everything there. Drag and drop identicals to merge, drag and drop onto the item to raise. Imagine having to do this manually each and every single time. You've got like 5 or 6 hats, having to drag them each and every single one, whereas if you D plus, it should all come into one, so that's good. Level 43 hat. Okay, so we're having our equipment bonus is much better than what we did have. Okay, so again, there's not much I can do here. Requires 5k levels in previous attack. Now, I don't shove any of my energy onto here until I've kind of capped, until the on my rebirth your new clone cap will be, and then it turns green. Once it turns green, I tend to shove all my clones energy onto the next one. Not sure if I should do that. Defeat boss 37 to see this sweet bar do stuff like filling up. You're not nerdy enough to unlock this. Go watch more Star Trek or something. Bazinga. Okay. I have a feeling I'm gonna like this game actually. Okay, reach 70 boss 30. Unlock all the basic trainings to get inside this button. I'm not gonna do that yet because obviously that's gonna take me long rebirths to do that. And the only time that I really should stay in a rebirth is to try and get my energy up. But even then, it's probably not really worth doing that. Okay. Okay, so I should be strong enough to go against this boss. So I'm going to go ahead and go against it. So, yeah, strong enough I am. Slow it is. Come on, boss 8. Yes, boss 8, isn't it? Yes. Yeah. Okay. Boo! Okay, yeah. So, I get 3 experience for doing that. Do I get 3 experience for doing it for every single one? Okay. You've unlocked a new adventure zone. The sewers go to adventure feature and check it out. I'd rather stay on what I've got right now. I have a feeling that the next ones I'm going to be kind of worthless too. So quickly just do this. Okay, okay, so it won't let me do any more, so I can just shove this in the bin because I can't upload. Oh, okay, so I can't upgrade my equipment more than level 100. So okay, shove that in there, and then we'll go on to fight boss. You've unlocked on you the sewers. You finally escaped gasping your first breath of fresh air in who knows how long. You shield your eyes for a moment from the bright sun. Once your eyes adapt to the light, you see a gorgeous green field stretched out before you, leading up to a forest. You can feel the gloom seeping into every branch as you approach the path leading into the forest. A speaky skeleton emerges from the ground, armed with is that a trumpet? You try not to get distracted by its jazzy tunes when you smash it to bits. Okay, so that's boss 8. I am a bit too weak to go against it, so what I'll do is I need gold. Get lots of gold to unlock this. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to actually come back in just a second when I'm ready. So, yeah. So, we are back to this. So, as you can see, my energy now is at 890 energy when I do rebirth, which will be in a bit. But we got some power boosts here, which we're going to shove onto one of these. And we're going to actually start exchanging our stuff from here onto here. Because I've got better equipment. I'm now actually fighting in the sewer. So that's good. Okay, I'm not sure whether I actually keep my stuff. So I'm actually going to stop the sewer for now. I'm actually going to go to safe zone. Because I don't have to defeat any enemies. But I did actually get this, the money pit. Okay, so the pit is hungry. Click it to feed it all my gold. Why would I want to do that? Well, I'm going to rebirth anyway, so I don't really need it. So, yep, toss it all in. Oh, okay, so I gain plus 0.1 health regen. Everyone is happy except for the adventure mode monsters. And I got a daily spin. Okay, so I can get one of these. So spin me round, baby. Right round. Okay, I'm not sure what that was. Okay. Okay, so 50 arbitrary points. So that's good. Okay, so it doesn't actually spin, but it's random. I like that. Okay, so we have some arbitrary points, which I haven't even looked at. Okay. You know what? This is just all, like, absolute nonsense for me. So, you know what? I'm not even going to be bothering with that for the moment. But we do have enough damage and attack to actually defeat boss 8. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. And then I'll read the synopsis. I'll rebirth again. And we'll go through the whole system over and over. 3 XP. So, okay, so boss 9, Goblin. Seek out the wizard further on, you hear, sighing from the pulverized bone dust. Now swept away by the wind, you venture past, thankful for the advice, though unsure where to go, other than deeper into this rather sinister-looking forest. Before long, you sense something above you, and dart out of the way just before a tiny, pockmarred figure falls onto the ground where you were. Uh-oh. Droops in trouble, the goblin shrieks in a gross, nasally voice. So, by the way, just so you guys know, I do have problems with reading sometimes. So that's probably why I get a little bit, when I read stuff, it does not sound very good sometimes. But I think I've done pretty much everything I need to. I need 4 billion attack, 4 billion attack, but I'm going up super slow, and well, I might as well just rebirth now. So rebirth, number on rebirth 834. So as long as my number on my rebirth is more than what my current number is, I should do more better. So we're gonna rebirth. Yes. Okay, so we're in basic training. Okay, we'll put again, we'll put 50 on each one. So when that gets to 100, I'll shove 50 on the idle attacks. I've been making sure that each and every single time when I've rebirthed, I've put my at least first capped the idle attack and the block. That's going to help me out a considerable amount. Should do anyway. Okay, so we'll do that. We got our money pit. Obviously, I have to wait 56 minutes before I can actually do anything. I can fight bosses now. So we're going to fight bosses and get back to the goblin. Back to our goblin. Attack's going up quite relatively quickly. So we're just going to allow that to happen. Boss 5. Wait for my energy to go up so I can just shove another 50 on each. 50, 50 on that. I'm assuming there's like a certain level, so about like level 8,500 that you need to get in idle attack and block in order to cap the skill on the rebirth. But this is just all speculation. Like I said, I don't really know how to play this game. Experience, I have 12. I could do some more total energy, which I probably will. Reach boss 17 for more purchases here. I don't really want to do that. Or total energy, get your energy bar filling as fast as possible, and it still isn't enough. Find by these upgrades and you'll gain more energy every time the bar fills. Okay, so I can go from 1, instead of getting me 1 energy every cycle, it'll get me 2. Okay, so I could potentially be making 6 energy per second, although to buy one of them is 80 experience, and I don't have 80, I only have 12. And this is much cheaper, so I'm probably going to go for the total energy for now, until I find that my total energy does not increase anymore. Okay, so I'm going to actually shove that to 100, because I can do that. Put 100 in there, 200 in there. No, 100 in there and 100 in there, making it 200. Okay, so can I fight another boss? Okay, so I can fight another boss. I can fight another boss. Wow, I'm going through these bosses quickly. And then I'll get back to Goblin and I'm like, oh, I can't anymore. Okay, so Brain Slime. Okay, boss getting turned. So okay, so we're on an adventure. I'm going to go back to our sewers because I was doing relatively well on there. I also got some sewer-like items as well. And I've realised that even if you do rebirth, you don't lose your equipment, so that's good. I actually thought you did, so yeah, I've got some brain equipment now, which I'm quite certain, you know, is not something I want to keep on. I probably want to go further along and put something other than those brain things on. I can put another 100 in them. Yeah. Rebirth 957. I'm doing well. I'm trying to get my experience back up, because 3 energy per second sounds better than 1 energy per second. Yeah, 1 energy per second, but you know, I can always make that. Because I do want to actually cap it out, because obviously the max cap is 100,000, and if I can get 100,000, that would be brilliant. I don't have to worry about having less clones for these. Yay! Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Just ignore me sometimes. Okay, so it's okay, we'll put 100 on there, 100 on there, and I know I haven't got enough for 100, so I'm just gonna put half. Actually, no, I can't do that. No, I'm gonna have to wait till it fills up to the max and then idle half, and then put half on there, half on there. Okay, how much is a quarter? of what I have. Okay, so a quarter is 231. 23. No, I can't do that. I can do 48, actually. You know what? I'm going to do that. Just keep doing that. Oh, okay, so... There we go. 462 on each and every single one. So now, it's cap. Take all my clones. Or, sorry, I keep saying clones. I'm so used to idling to all the gods. Take all my energy off that. Stick them in there once that's capped. And just leave that running for however long. And then... rinse and repeat, pretty much. Okay, so we're going to kill this. Like so. Boom! Okay, so Goblin is next. So, boss 9, 4 billion attack, which we will get, trust me. I'm a wilder. And the money pit, obviously. You know, I really should... Okay, I'm not doing very well. Okay, I think me taking off my stuff in my inventory has pretty much made my stats pretty much worthless. Okay, so I'm gonna have to take some of these off. Actually, I'm gonna have to put my... Okay, so I can take that off. I can exchange my plate. Okay, I can shove that over there. What I'm going to have to do is when I do get new equipment, I'm going to have to upgrade it first. As much as I can before shoving it onto my equipment. Otherwise, I'm going to end up with less than what I can. Okay. Why am... Wait, hold on. One sec. Idle mode on. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm not sure. Why did that not do idle mode? Did I turn it off? I don't know. You know what? You can go back in the bin. I can always take the last item that I tossed out from the bin, so I'll just leave that there. Okay, so still uncapped. I think that's like 8,000, 8,500 levels that I do end up capping it. And then we're going to fight the boss, so we can actually fight it now, so I'm just going to do that. And I've read that, I read it, so... Read it! Come on, Goblin. Okay, so I killed it. So we're on Orc, boss 10. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, so your brief fight with the goblin seems to have attracted all the generic fantasy beings of this forest upon you now. This one is just as slimy looking as the goblin, but a lot bigger. Okay. So I should be able to kill this. So they're on, so you know what? You know what we're going to do? I'm going to pause it here and I'm going to come back when I'm ready to kill it. So, I have just found out that I can sync my stuff. So, I went to settings and sync training. So, that'll be fantastic to do. I haven't really been looking about any of these boost number displays. I'm usually a suffix person anyway, so that kind of works out for me. Loot finder on, not sure. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm not even going to deal with that. Inventory, let's see. All my stuff. Okay, so we're going to press I on some of these to see what I can and can't do. And then we'll put D on that one. And then we'll shove the cube into the trash because I don't need it. And then we're going to fight the next boss, which is Orc. I might be a little bit too... My attack might not be too bad. Okay, so it is doing damage to me, but I can actually do more damage to it. So I should win this. Should win it. Okay, so once we've done this, we'll go on to boss 11. Okay. So orc defeated. We are on this slow zombie. So boss 11. Okay, so I need 101 billion attack. So pushing way through, you encounter a small clearing in the forest. You try to dash through, but barely make it halfway before a rotting corpses begin crawling their way out of the earth. One weak, shuffling zombie inches towards you. Might as well have some fun, right? Might as well. So that's our slow zombie. Probably will get there in this rebirth. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually leave this video here, guys. But what I'll probably do is just leave it running so that I can actually get more energy. So the next time I come back, I should have more energy. Because I can't record much more for tonight. But I'll come back tomorrow and we can go through the next couple of bosses and see how far well we get and see if we can actually unlock some of these, like defeat boss 17, unlock all the basic trainings. What I'm going to do is actually I'm going to try and get these lowered as well, so my cap is done on that one. I just need regular track. The more energy that I have, the more I can put that on, which means the quicker I can reduce the cap. And I also found out something, that sync training, I don't remember if I've actually mentioned that, but it just means now that if I take these off, it takes that off that and I can shove them back on, so yay. But I'm going to leave this video here, guys. If you do like the video, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll be doing a series of this more for you guys. But anyway, I'm going to leave this video here, guys. I'll see you soon. Ta-ra.